Are you guys ready for a good glow? I have the new Charlotte Tilbury Cream Bronzers. Alright GlamFam, before we get started, if you're new here, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Join us, we're here every Friday and Sunday, and we'd love for you to become part of our GlamFam community. And please give this video a huge thumbs up when you hit the like button and when you comment below. It really does help my videos out. You can follow me at Kristi Allure on Instagram, on TikTok, Kristi Allure, and you can check out my merch, glamourouslifecollections.com. Alright, I am so excited, you guys, because you know what a fan I am of the original Charlotte Tilbury bronzers. These are the airbrush matte bronzers that I reviewed, oh my goodness, like a couple years ago. So you can check out that video as I apply those, and we may set this cream bronzer down with these, but I really like medium and I like tan. Those are my two favorite ones, but she does have a variety of different shades. So quickly, this is the new Beautiful Skin. Okay, this is part of her Beautiful Skin foundation, and I do have a video on this if you want to check out me applying this. But today we're going to talk about her newest Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzers. These are her first cream bronzers. Fair and medium are the two shades that I did pick up, and I have been kind of playing with these off camera, so I kind of wanted to get a feel of how they best apply before I could jump on here. And I did want to show you guys the swatches just in case you want to quickly look at those, and that is fair, so we'll go over the fair one first. This is more for like my fair to light skin tones with more of a cooler undertone, like a cool neutral undertone. This shade can kind of look a little muddy, so I was a little disappointed on how it's swatched beautifully, but on the skin it just kind of appears a little muddy, but I'll let you guys see for yourself on that one. Let's hop over to the medium shade. I think this is the best shade for like bronzing. These are highly pigmented, you guys. These are not a buildable formula in my opinion. They do come off, you know, you get pigment right off the bat. Now, the best part about this though is it's easy to blend out, and I appreciate that. And I always show you guys the blended and the swatch, the initial swatch. So let's take a look at the swatches outside just so you can get an outdoor perspective. I like to do this and show you guys what it looks like on my iPhone camera. No lights, just natural daylight outside footage, what it would look like on your skin outside. So you can kind of gauge what shade you are. And then I'll show you guys against my other cream bronzers. So those are all of kind of my top cream bronzers that I would reach for the most. This reminds me a lot of, not the color tone as much, but the formulation of the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream bronzers. A lot like it. So if you're on the market and you're like, oh, which one? I already have the Anastasia one. I don't know if this one does anything different, but you can try it maybe when you're done with your, unless you're like me and you just like to collect a ton of bronzers, because I'm a bronzer girl. I hope those swatches are helpful for you guys, just to be able to show you kind of what it looks like in natural daylight and really get the true indication of the undertones, especially compared to other cream bronzers that I own or already on the market that you probably already own, and then the other Charlotte Tilbury powders that are on the market. So I hope that really helped you guys. Let's take a look at the details. This does run $56, but you get almost 1 ounce of, like 0.74 ounces and 21 grams of product in this. So this is about $2.67 per gram. So it's actually a pretty good price point there because you get a lot in there. Now these are not refillable like the airbrush bronzers that you can poke out and you can refill and just buy the refills. So this bronzer runs, I want to say $56. I'll put the price details right there, but you get the refills at $40. So now I would only have to buy the refills. I don't have to buy the actual packaging. So I love that she did that. Sometimes I just wish, and I understand because this is meant for the face and body, and it kind of, some people don't like the smaller compacts at maybe a more affordable price point because they go by too fast. So I appreciate that I actually do appreciate that there's a lot in there and it's going to take me a while to get through it. And you can, again, use this on your face, your body, you can sculpt with it. We'll go over all that in just a second. So let's quickly take a look at those details so you can see the price point right there. Again, it's available in 4 shades, and this was inspired by Sun-Filled Days. This is her new face and body cream bronzer with hyaluronic acid and Sunshine Pro Vitamin D3 for a beautiful, healthy looking beached bronzed glow. Again, I went with 2 medium and 1 fair. This sold out, I want to say with like in the first hour of it being available. It was crazy. So she does have sets. Right now, as I'm filming this, it's currently only available on her website. I'm sure Sephora will have it soon. I will keep you guys posted in the community post, and make sure you have that notification bell on so I can alert you when it's available at Sephora and for other sale and product launches. So she also has this in a set with the Beautiful Skin foundation and the brush that she has launched with this new cream bronzer, and you can get all of that for the face kit at $133. So you're saving about 5% on each product. And then she also has this available with the brush only for $91. I own way too many brushes, you guys, so I couldn't afford to do the $91, especially since I was trying to get 2 shades for you guys. And again, you save about 5% at $91 for that face kit. And then you have the new beautiful bronzed glow filter kit where you get the Hollywood Flawless filter, one of my favorite products of Charlotte Tilbury's. I wear shade 4.5 and 3.5, I want to say. And that is $95. And then you can buy the brush separately for $40. And this is her new Beautiful Skin bronzer brush. I don't know if she will be selling the brush at Sephora, but I'm pretty sure she will. She only does the kits online, just so you guys know that when she does like the sets, and she does that for a lot of her products. So now let's take a look at the 4 shades that are available, and you can see right there we have fair, medium, and then we have tan and deep, and you can kind of see what those shades look like in the swatches. But again, those are stock swatches, but they were pretty accurate from what I saw of the light, of the fair and the medium. So this does contain, like I said earlier, hyaluronic acid, which we all know what hyaluronic acid does. It really locks in that moisture, making your skin look more plumped and smoother. Has Sunshine Pro Vitamin D3, which converts into vitamin D on exposure to sunlight for a sun-kissed glow. Finely milled pearls that reflect the light for illuminating bronzed glow and healthy looking skin. Elastic polymorph, I don't know if I said that right, for a glow glide texture and stretches over the skin for that second skin-like finish. It has soft focusing silica, which smooths the appearance and feel of the skin to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Film forming resin, like a magic shield that seals in the skincare benefits to improve the skin instantly and over time. Humidity resistant and long lasting. Silky polymers for even flawless coverage of the face and body. Let's take a look at those ingredients. So you can see right there dimethicone and some of the other silicone type products in the front of the list, but you scroll all the way down there. So you have like silica, mica, you do have C14-18 triglycerides. I wish I would have looked further into that before I bought 2 of them, but that's okay. I wanted to show you guys the swatches anyway, because that is coconut oil. And if you look at the little list I put on the side, you can see right there, whenever you see anything with triglycerides, it's typically the fat from the triglycerides are fat from the coconut oil. So basically it's telling you that all you can see right there where the numbers lie. So it's 14 to 18, which is all coconut oil, coconut palm kernel oil, and you can see where capillary triglyceride is there too. So again, when it's further down the ingredient list, that means less of that is in there. So it's pretty far down the ingredient list, which gives me hope that there's not too much of it. I do want to quickly show you guys what the models look like. So maybe that might help you if you look like one of the models, what tone to go with between the fair, medium, Tan and Deep. This is supposed to blur, hydrate, and add a wash of sun-kissed color to your complexion while improving the look of your skin every time you wear it, giving you that summer glow look plus feeling. Glide onto the face and body for gorgeous sun-kissed glow from head to toe. Charlotte Tilbury's tip is to start by applying a small amount before building up to your desired beachy bronze look. One sold every 30 seconds on the day of launch. That's what I was trying to refer to. Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer showed that it lasts up to 16 hours, sweat-proof, humidity-proof. Skin looked 2 times more hydrated in 1 hour, and skin looks smoother by 42% in 28 days. All right, let's start off with the fair one, and we're just gonna use it more as like a contour for like sculpting the face. And I'll show you guys right there as I'm preparing this that how she recommends using it, whether it's buffing it in the skin, using it as like a sculpting type bronzer. So that information is available. So this is, again, fair, and this is going to be kind of more of like a, in my opinion, more of a cooler undertone. So a very pretty soft color. I actually really like the way it applies with this Magic Towel brush. I have to say that. Okay, that looks really good, right? It's just so easy. And then you can just take it right here and bring it down. We'll just bring it all the way around here. I like that this brush just fits right into the cheek. So it's perfect for giving like that sculpted contour look. So that's what it looks like with and without. As you can tell, looking straight on, it's more sculpted. It's bringing up my cheekbones a little bit more. So I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury medium powder, and I'm just going to set that down with my powder puff. I like using the powder puff when I'm not using like a powdered foundation. It's so blurry. I mean, this powder is just magical. I mean, I don't know what I'd do without this powder, seriously. If you made me pick between all of my powders, this would be my ultimate powder. It just is amazing. I'm gonna go over that contour a little bit, just a little bit. I don't wanna go up here because we're gonna try the bronzer. All right, so this is powdered down with my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush in medium. So again, dipping that back in. Now this is my more textured side. This has more discolorization on this side, I should say, too. So I'm curious to how that's going to. Actually, it just looks beautiful. It looks exactly the same. Wow, that's pretty awesome. So I love that this is my type of cream bronzer, because you can literally easily pack that on over powder too. It looks exactly the same to me. I don't know about you guys, but it looks exactly the same to me. All right, let's dip into the medium now. And this has warmer undertones. This is probably my favorite out of the two. I just find that I can even use this for a contour because it's not so orange. It's like that perfect neutral warm undertone. This is actually my favorite one. I am gonna put a little bit and warm it up on my skin because it's so pigmented. Again, this is the side without a product on it. So that's what that looks like. So that's with the brush. Let's try it with a sponge just out of curiosity. Let's take it on to my Dose of Colors sponge, and I just want to see what that would look like with a sponge. See how much pigment you get out of that. So just be mindful. That's because I don't have powder on this side of my face. I wanted to see how that built up there. Yeah, that's pretty. What do you guys think? I actually like it with the sponge. It kind of gives like that second-like finish, second skin-like finish. So I'll clean up all that. So I'm gonna take my brush, my foundation brush, and just kind of clean that up around the edges. This already has like leftover foundation on it. So let's try my MAC one. I actually tried this one the other day. This is 161. And this is gonna give you like more of like an airbrush finish. And we're just gonna kind of pop that on here. Whenever you do like a dual fiber, you can control the product. You notice I didn't even have to go on the back of my hand with a brush like this. Dual fiber brushes allow you to do that. So going over powder beautifully, I mean just flawlessly. And again, we'll go over, I think this is my favorite application brush with that guy. And then again, going back to my foundation brush and just making sure all the lines are diffused out. So pretty, you guys. What a beautiful, beautiful shade. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try the Fair on as a nose contour. And I think I talked about this in a previous video. My favorite brush to use right now for nose contour is this Sephora number 15 brush. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is such a huge game changer for nose contouring. And I want to get a second one for powder. I've been using this one with the cream because it is difficult to find a cream bronzer nose contour brush without it looking like too, I love my Nose Perfector. You guys know I always use that one typically, my Luxie one, but sometimes it gives it too much of a harsh line. So I love this one for more everyday, quick and easy. But if I'm really going for a sculpted look, I will use my Luxie one. It just blends it out and makes it so easy to do. I love how emollient this product is, but yet it dries down. Like you probably wouldn't have to set this guy down. I'm just kind of going over with that original Smashbox brush I used because it kind of drops in the pigment with kind of blending it out at the same time, and that's probably my favorite out of all of them for my personal taste. All right, I'm going to just see what this is like to set down with this medium Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and I'm gonna take it on to my Angie little angled brush, BK Beauty. We're just gonna kind of take that like right there. Just kind of set down that contour a little bit. And then I'll show you what tan looks like, just in case you guys forgot. Set that down. Bring this down here on my hairline, just like that. So pretty, right? I love these airbrush. If you had to ask me right now, Kristi, pick your #1 bronzer, this would be it. This matte airbrush bronzer is just beautiful. All right, let's take the tan one. I always keep it in my Z palette, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. And we'll just take it on to like a fluffy brush. This is just my Hakuhodo brush. I love that one and done look. Do you see how sun-kissed and how beautiful that is? It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I mean, it's just flawless. Like, there's no fuss to it. That's what I love about that. And then I'm just gonna take what was ever left over on my Hakuhodo powder brush and just blend along the edges. So this is how the final look turned out. I did this eyeshadow look for a separate video, and I did use the cream bronzer, so very excited because it is a beautiful eyeshadow. Actually, I really, really like it. So we'll go over my final thoughts in just a second, but make sure you have that notification bell on because I don't know when I'm gonna upload this eyeshadow look yet, but it will alert you when it does. I do wanna go over some of my favorite tools for this, and I do wanna also talk about, if I had to pick one shade, it's definitely going to be the medium. I do find that the Fair came off quite muddy, especially as I started applying powders. Now I think that one is okay as long as you don't apply powders over it or anything that's going to make it look ashy. Whenever you put powders near like an ash tone like that, that's when it gets muddy. So you have to be extremely careful. Now everybody's skin tone is different, everybody's undertone is different, so keep that in mind. If you're pretty twinsy to me, I would definitely go with the medium. I do find that is like perfect, like neutral, almost warm undertone. So I find that to be absolutely beautiful. That was the actual perfect shade for me. Now I'm kind of stuck with the Fair, but that's okay. So my favorite tools to apply this would definitely for like a contoured effect using the Patrick Ta one. And you can also use this one as a contour effect. This is the 161S. This is gonna definitely give you more of that airbrushed feel because of the dual fiber. I think the Fenty Cheek brush is really good. I'll put the number right there. This is always a good one for cream bronzers. It's a good way to hug it you know, nicely and tight, especially if you're trying to make it more of like a contour effect. Now, if you want more of the bronzed effect, I really like it with this number 47 brush by Sephora. It's one of my favorite ways to really just pat it in and really create a more effortless bronzed look. And then I also like it with the Smashbox blurring foundation brush. I thought those were really good. And then, like I said, number 15 for the nose contour. But honestly, I don't see myself reaching for the fair. I'm probably not going to reach for it at all. Maybe use it as an eyeshadow base just to get use out of it. But it just, like I said, can really come off muddy, especially since I'm a powder girl, you know? I'm just that kind of girl. Now, if you're extremely fair and light skin, I probably would try the fair one because you never know, especially if you have a pink undertone, that might not come off as ash tone. It just really depends. So you just kind of have to try it out. Hopefully by the time I release this video, it will be launched at Sephora. I'm sure it will be soon. You know, Charlotte Tilbury's stuff always appears in the Sephora. Again, you won't get the kits only on her website. And I do have affiliate link for charlottetilbury.com, and I also have affiliate links for Sephora as well. Maybe even Beautylish might have it. I'm not positive, but I will put where it's available on the ticker right there. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that helped you out if you were kind of on the fence with buying it. I do have to say I like the formula even more than the Anastasia one, just because I like how it was very emollient, but one thing I have to say about the Anastasia one is I like the color tone, amber. I like that one just a little bit more. I'll show you the swatches again. As far as, I don't typically use a lot of cream bronzers, so to be honest with you, I use it for sculpting more than I do for like a bronzer effect. I just prefer powders. It's just my preference, but I always like to dive into the cream bronzers to see if there's one that really lands with me. This one and the Charlotte Tilbury one probably come the closest, and the Rare Beauty one I really, really like. Happy Soul is just such a perfect pigmented color, so I appreciate that one as well. And you guys know it for sculpting, the Tom Ford one is my holy grail. So other than that, that's just kind of how I feel. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know if you had your eye out on this, if you're going to pick it up. I love the Charlotte Tilbury matte airbrush bronzers. If you're more of a powdered girl, I would go with that one. I just think that it's just so effortless, and the tones are so perfect between the medium and the tan. I love them both. They're so beautiful. So I give this a 4 out of 5. And the only reason why a 4 out of 5 is because of the coconut oil. Even though it's lower in the ingredient list, it's still in there. So I still worry that I have a potential, you know, area to break out, and especially the cheek area where I break out mostly. So I don't know how much I'll be using it, but we'll just kind of keep playing with it and see. But I do think it's a beautiful formula. You really can never go wrong with Charlotte Tilbury. She just puts out the most amazing products, especially for mature skin. So one thing I have to say is, whether you're dry skin or oily, this is the perfect cream bronzer. So I have to honestly say that that's the phenomenal part about that. So hopefully the C14 through 18 triglycerides won't affect me like caprylic does, but we'll have to, again, just gauge that down the road. So I'll keep you guys posted as I always do, and we'll talk more about it and probably utilize it more. Like I said, I'm going to utilize it in this eyeshadow look, so I can't wait for you guys to see how that turns out. But thank you so much for watching. I didn't want to keep this video too long. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. Again, everything on my face will be down below in the description box. As always, those affiliate links really do help support my channel, as well as when you guys give this video a huge thumbs up. It's a free way to really help out us YouTubers when you hit the like button, when you set the notification, when you subscribe, when you watch the videos all the way through. All that really does help. Even if you don't purchase any products, it really does help my channel, and I just greatly appreciate it. I want to welcome all of my new GlamFam sisters that have joined us recently. I'm so excited for our Glam family to just keep on growing and growing. We're past 11K now, and I'm so excited, you guys. So much more to come with my channel, and just really it's all because of you that my channel is growing, so I appreciate that so much. If you're new here and you haven't hit that subscribe button, please remember to hit that subscribe button before you go, and click that post notification bell so you don't miss my videos. Follow me at Kristi Allure on Instagram, on TikTok Kristi Allure, and check out my merch, glamourouslifecollections.com, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys, love you.